Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Denver. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
At the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
From the 24 now,
7.
here's second down and 7. He'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Troy Franklin, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. A pass complete there to Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is...
Hicks, now to throw it here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
32 yards.
A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll get that to Wilson. Into space. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Good for Broncos. First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Denver.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers. It was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Daniel
Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Jets 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Dix now on 1st and 10. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that will lead to a second down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Ready?
They put Wilson in motion. Down to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Jets. First down. First and goal, Jets.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Captain.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the Broncos' 5-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Ready? Ball 11. Goes 11, 11, 11. Kill.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
11.
So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the first. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Captain. Ole. Joe.
Throwing is Nix. Flush to his right. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Azarie Thomas there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up with that.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Play action now. It's Nix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw is Nix. The open man is Wilson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
first down throw for Nix. He'll get this out wide, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Second down. Nix. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and inches. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on third and short. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Captain. Hold on, set. Armors. Hold it. Ready.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big-time play for the Broncos. 54 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Shut up. 70 luck. 65.
On first and goal, Harvey will try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's four down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back two shots there to punch it in, but he only needed one.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now here's Wilson getting on the pop pass. He's into the clear again. And he's got another one. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Point after try, forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Jets will even the score. It's now 21 all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air one more time. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. We saw him throw it like that last year in Columbus. He's got his guys a 1st down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Knicks. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Gains an even 70 yards. They put Wilson in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Jets go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll work forward for a couple. Will McDonald, 3rd tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Denver.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Play action now. It's Knicks. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
63 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 63 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
On the run, here's Hall. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That one is caught beyond the pylon. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Jets will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The catch made there by Sutton. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now hand off, that's Harvey, running left. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Daquan Jones. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
14-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Nix. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the first down.
Who needs a quarterback when your special teams unit can be the ones to move the chains? I mean, the offense couldn't do it in 3 downs, so what do? You say, all right, punt team, you guys take care of fourth. But in all seriousness, great job catching the defense off guard, and now the offense has another shot.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll swing this one out to Hall. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
So what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. That's quickly out to Smith. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
And the Jets.
Here's Hall from the pistol. Marked down at the 6.
Brees Hall, the ball carrier. The tackle by Zach Allen. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Now, a second down throw for Knicks. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brees Hall. Touchdown, Jets. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Makes the score Jets.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
At the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. They'll look to throw again. That's caught right side. It's Franklin.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Moving left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He'll try to run for it. And Aaron Knight can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, But when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Ready. 180. Behind.
To throw is Nix. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Hey, motion. Ready. What? Ole. Captain.
Here's Nix to throw. Throw on the run is complete. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
4 yards. That's another Jets first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Waste of time. Flip that.